I want to say thank you once again to all of the teachers, all of the people who helped make this happen. Thank you, Mr. McAllister. If you guys don't know Mr. McAllister, he is the head of the art department and also teaches a lot of the high school classes in photography. Mr. Hernandez, big round of applause goes to Mr. Hernandez. Round of applause to Mr. Mr. Beam joining us in second, and zero leading off with Mr. Zivos and the strings. You guys might recognize this song if you've heard or seen or gone to any sporting or any really kind of event in the last about 10 years in this city. Mr. Zivos, please. Everybody, it was so fantastic. One more round of applause, guys. And next up, we have the monologue showdown. We have a couple of people here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And of the 5, many of them are multi-threats. There's a violin player. There's a chimes player, there are actors, there are singers, there are dancers. Remember guys, this could be you. And it's actually a really cool thing to do. Get up here in front. Let's start off with Quinn Schreiber.
I was gonna run last night. I was gonna run and keep right on running, clear to the Iowa border. I drove all night with the windows open. The old man's $2 bumping right over the seat beside me. Never stopped raining the whole time. Never stopped once. I could see myself in the windshield, my face, my eyes. I studied my face, studied everything about it, as though I was looking at another man, as though I could see his whole race behind him. Like a mummy's face, I saw him dead and alive at the same breath. I watched him breathe as though he was frozen in time, and every breath marked him forever without him knowing. And then his face changed. His face became his father's face. Same eyes, same nose, same mouth, same breath. And his father's face became his grandfather's face. Went on like that, changing. Clear and back to faces I don't even know, but still recognize the bones I do. I follow my family clear into Iowa, every last one, into the Corn Belt and further. And then it all dissolved, everything dissolved, just like that. And that $2 kept right on flapping in the seat beside me.
Excellent job, Quinn. Thank you so much. Liam Polis, you're next. Come on up.
What do you think it was? It was your mother's broken foot. There you see, mother. Get up early. Watch her die. Then she has to go out and get to foot. Gave up and found it easier to herself. You eat her meal, promise once she gets back to you, you run out and play baseball. Like she's some sort of higher wheel you keep her in the house and all that very much. Well, George, you're already quiet a bit. George, I'm trying to raise your head my friend's feet. Now I'm supposed to chop wood for your mother. You get hurt. You're getting old. But things you must find.
Nice done, Liam. Next up, Sam Thomason.
Here, Bono. I went down to see Hertzberger about some furniture. Got 3 rooms for $298. Well, that's what it say on the radio, you know. 3 rooms, $298. Even made up a little song about it. Go down there. They tell me I can't get no credit. I'm working every day and can't get no credit. What to do? I got an empty house with some raggedy furniture in it. Corey ain't got no bed. He's sleeping on a pile of rags on the floor. Working every day and can't get no credit. Come back here. Rose will tell you. Madder than hell. Sit down, try to figure out what I'm gonna do, come and knock on the door. Ain't been living here but 3 days. Who know I'm here? Open the door, that was standing there bigger than life. White color, got on new clothes and everything. Standing there with the clipboard in his hand. I ain't had to say nothing.
Ah, Sam, that was great. Excellent stage presence, too. Who's up next over there? Hunt Steele.
It ain't no use, Drisk. I ain't got a chance. But I ain't scared. I was just thinking, it ain't as bad as people think, dying. I ain't never took much stock in the truck up Scott Palace Breach. I ain't never had religion, but I know whatever it is what comes after it ain't gonna be no worse than this. I hate to leave you, Drisk, but a sail of life just ain't much to cry about leaving. Just one ship after another. Hard work, small pay, and bum growth. And once you get into port, just a drum. End up in a fight and all your money gone. Never meeting no nice people. Never getting out of sailor town. Oddly, any port, traveling all over the world, and never seeing none of it. There ain't much in all that to make you stop mistress. It must be nice to live on dry land your whole life, to never have to have a farm of your own in the house with pigs and chickens and sheep, to never have to smell the sea or see a ship, to have a wife and kids to play with after supper, once your work's done. It must be nice to own a house, just. The sale of life is all right when you're young, you don't care, but we ain't chickens no more, and I don't know. This last year or so I've seen rotten, and I always knew I'd retire with you, of course. We'd go to Argentina or Canada or someplace and get a farm, just a small one, just enough to live on. I never told you this because I thought you'd laugh at me, but now it's too late.
Nice job, bud. Cameron Peacock, you ready? All right, come on over.
All the world's a stage, and all men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances. And one man in his time plays many parts, his acts being 7 ages. At first, the infant, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms. Then the whining schoolboy with his satchel and shining morning face, creeping like snail unwillingly to school. And then the lover, sighing like furnace with a woeful ballad fitted to his mistress's eyebrow. Then a soldier, full of strange oaths and bearded like the pard. Jealous of honor, sudden and quick and quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation even in the cannon's mouth. And then the justice, in fair round belly with good cabin lined, with eyes severe and beard of formal cut, full of wise saws and modern instances. And so he plays his part. The 6th age shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon, with spectacles on nose and pouch on side, his youthful hose well saved, a world too wide, for his shrunk shank and big manly voice, turning again toward childish trebles, pipes and whistles in his sound. Last scene of all, that ends this strange eventful history, is second childishness and near oblivion. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything.
Great job, Cameron. And last we have, not least, Elijah Hatta.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come not to praise her, but to bury her. The evil that men do lives after them. The good often turn with their bones. So let it be with Caesar. The noble Brutus hath told you that Caesar was ambitious, and if so, it was a grievous fault, and Caesar grievously hath answered it. Here under leave of Brutus and the rest, for Brutus is an honorable man, so they are all honorable men. Come on, speak in Caesar's funeral, who is my friend, faithful and just. Did Antistes seem ambitious? He brought home many captives to Rome, whose ransom did the general coffers fill. Did Antistes seem ambitious? When the poor have cried, Caesar has wept.
ambition should be made of similar stuff. But Brutus says he was ambitious. And Brutus is an honorable man. You all to see on the Lupercal, where I thrice presented him a kingly crown, and he thrice did refuse it. Was this ambition? But Brutus told you he was ambitious. And sure, he's an honorable man. I come not to disprove of what Brutus spoke, but to speak of what I knew. You all did love him once, not without cause. What cause do you withhold from him now to mourn for him? O judgment, thou art has fled the brutish beast, and men have lost their reason. Bear with me. My heart is in the coffin with Caesar. The most calm soul goes back to me.
Elijah, that was so good. Well done. The last time I heard that, it was actually my day on the floor. When I was doing that in college, and I did the play. That was really good. Well done. Can I have all the actors come out here, guys? Come out here, everybody. And thank you guys so far. You've been an excellent audience. Well done. Excellent. We have one more performance for you today. Mr. Bean. Yeah. All right. So this is just a reminder for those guys who are in 8th grade that when you guys are in the next couple of months start thinking about what to do next year, there are a bunch of here. Concert band, jazz big band, jazz rap ensemble, people play band instruments with Mr. Bean. There's also a bunch of classes with Mr. Zimos. There's also a bunch of classes with Dr. Rosenberg. So please, there's also a bunch of classes with Miss Felice. There's also a ton of other things you guys can do. The arts credit is really not a lot, but you should do more. It's so fun. It's so great able to express yourself and to show off your talents that you already have and to find new talents you didn't know you had yet. The song they will be playing will be called Invincible. Mr. Bean, take it away. Riley, Greg McGrath. Brandon Oliva, Dimitri Papadopoulos, Brandon Parsons, Luke Mazin, Harris Piper, Kayla Simmons, Sam Thomason, and Marcus Wu, and Mr. Bean, the band. Everybody, round of applause one more time. And remember, if you have interest, desire, or talent to do it, please, as you are applying for, wait, I know basketball players are so ready to go. As you are looking into your classes for next year, or even next semester for some of you, make sure that you check lots of arts, lots of music, education, my better, I promise. Before anybody goes in,